All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We gonna get this thing going. Gonna get this thing going here, family. Ran into a couple bumps, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it is. We gonna talk a little bit though, family. We gonna talk a little bit, man. How we doing? 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 I know it's been a minute, but we gonna dive in though. You dig? We gonna dive in though. Get it going, get it popping. Talk a little bit. Peace, peace. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're gonna touch on a couple of things here, family. And if y'all have any questions, anything like that, as usual, feel free. Y'all know how we do. You dig? But yeah, we're gonna get this thing going here. What's happening? What's happening, Linda? How you doing? How you doing? See, what's happening? What's happening? Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. What's happening, family? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, it been a minute, man. Things changing, man. You dig? Things are changing. And yeah, things are changing. Big time. You dig? And we're gonna dive into some stuff here, man. Things are definitely changing. But so I'm not gonna wait no longer, man. Let's talk about a couple things, man. Let's talk about a couple things, family, that I've been going through, of course. Chuck Diesel, what's happening? What's happening? Nah, man. I had to take care of a little something, Chuck. Had to take care of a little something, man. Let me dive into this here, family. So first and foremost, let's talk about this whole Trump thing, right? So what's good? What's good? What's happening? What's happening? So first and foremost, we know, all right, we know that ultimately nothing changes you. Okay, all right. We know that, or we should know, all right, that this so-called Republicans, Democrats, all of that. No, I'm not stressed out, man. I'm not stressed out, man. Trust me. And who are you? Facebook user? Yeah. What's good, Tans? What's happening, mama? What's happening? What's happening? So we ultimately know that it's still one system going down, right? It's still one system, all right. So so before I even dive in, we need to know that offhand, right? All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. First and foremost, let's deal with this whole Trump issue, right? Well, it's not even an issue. Okay. So it's crazy, right? It's crazy to hear this whole thing with what I've been hearing the last 48 hours. Okay. The last 48 hours with Trump telling the people telling the people that he's lifting these bans. Okay, so with these so-called Democrats, well, not the Democrats, they actually from the higher so-called higher people went through the Democrats to shut down people like myself from speaking to you guys, right? You understand? So this is why, sometimes I will try to go live on, for the last 4 years, I would try to go live on Instagram. Sometime I do a video, or sometimes it'll get deleted while I'm doing a video. So the freedom of speech is actually not a real thing as far as the last 4 years is concerned. It even got to the point to where they were looking up old videos of mine and deleting those. So I would get a message saying that your video has been deleted based on certain things that didn't sit right or whatever, right? So they'll delete videos I did 3-4 years ago, 9 years ago. They just going back and delete them because this AI, this particular system was put in to shut down any of that sort of. So one of the first things Trump talked about was free speech, which was crazy. I'm sitting up here like, damn. Not only that, you have Kennedy coming in, Robert Kennedy coming in, who also fucking with Trump, and he talking about the food issue. He talking about how the ingredients in the food are killing us. Understand something here. This is what's being put on my table. All right? This was being put on my table. Is the Republicans, the Democrats, is quote unquote woke people and sleeping people. You understand? Okay. All right. So when you start to look that way, I'm like, well, damn. Let's take it a step further. You understand? Let's take it a step further. So then you have the elephant on one side, right? Okay, which is the Republicans. Then you have the what's the name of it? The donkey on the other side, right? Okay. So now we should know through research that the Republican Party was started by black people. Okay. Matter of fact, to a certain degree, the Democrats wasn't even a party. You understand? Okay. That was put in place to shut you down. Now understand this, right? Understand this. I want you to get this, family. Okay. This war on you has never been about, okay, they don't like you, or it's just because you black, or it's just because you this or you that. Family, you must understand that anything that's going on out here, okay, is still put together to stop your divinity from coming to the surface. That's what this thing will always be about. But the front, it looks like a front with the whole voting and this and that. Everything about this whole thing is going to always end up as someone attacking you, as someone or this particular machine trying to stop you from growing. Not your family. You understand? Don't give a fuck about your family. Okay? You understand? It's not about your family. This is not about, okay, well, let me see how much money I can make. And understand, this is still a fucking illusion that we have here. I'm going to get into that too. You understand? Okay? I'm going to get into that too. All right? But we still have to come to the understanding that is what this thing is all about. Okay? To stop you from getting to where you need to be, quote unquote, spiritually. You understand? All right? So now, when you sit back and look at this thing, understand that when these people do things, they do things from a spiritual sense. Okay? They laugh at you on one level, and they understand things at a higher level within yourself. Now, let me give you this. Okay, understand the Democrats is basically a bunch of fucking handouts. Okay, all right, let's get that on out the way. Okay, all right, the Democratic Party is simply a bunch of fucking handouts. This is how you get your fucking government cheese, your Section 8, all of the shit that black people today, or especially 25 years ago, or something, they fiend for that. I want my Section 8. Okay, understand, this is the Democrats, okay, that quote unquote broke up the family. Okay, well, if I give you this government assistance, you can't have a man in the house. You remember all of that? Okay, you remember all of that shit? Okay, so why a lot of these women hollering and screaming and talking about the woman this and the woman that, well, the same party you voted for kept the black man out the house. Okay, all right, on a surface level. Okay, also, let me throw this in. I'm just trying to get this shit out the way, because ultimately this ain't what even this is about. But I'm gonna get this surface shit out the way. So also, you need to understand this. Okay, so, and I get a lot of inbox messages, of course. So, you know, a lot of black women upset. You know, they feel like they lost because, you know, Kamala or whatever the case is, right? They feel like they've been attacked and all of this. But understand this, right? This is also Kamala, or like I call her, Kamala. C-U-M-A-L. Okay, that's what I call it. You understand? So you got Kamala, okay, and Sleeping Joe, all right. They're the ones that put in place that a man with a wig can participate in women's sports. Okay, knowing that a man is stronger. Okay, all right, most of the time faster. You understand? Okay, so they put in place that if you want to be, if you're a man and you want to be a woman, you can go try out in women's leagues. Okay, all right, and because of that, you have men with wigs winning. Okay, women's swim matches and all of this type of shit. Okay, track and field. You understand? All right, men running around beating women. But you gotta understand something here. This was your people. You understand me? This was your people. This was the one you were screaming about and mad about. They allow men who say they women to get into sports with women, and they dominate them. Okay, but y'all hollering about this is messing up women, or this is not looking out for women. Nah, the motherfucker you trying to vote for, and the motherfucker who you think is for you. Okay, all right. Don't be blinded. Understand something here. Okay, don't be blinded out here, because see, and this is what people don't understand too, right? Is the fact that most people don't understand that this Jesus and God thing, okay, that this Jesus and God thing, that still play a part in your visual. Okay, so your belief in these things, okay, keep you making terrible decisions, okay, throughout your life. Okay, all right, like that mental illness of the belief in these so-called beings that don't fucking exist. Okay, you understand? Play a role in that ignorance, man. Okay, all right. So next time when you black women, y'all screaming and hollering about, you know about how they not looking out for women, understand. Joe, along with Kamala, signed an order that men with wigs, Okay, I'm not about to get into this train. I'm not about to say all that type of shit. Men with wigs can play sports with women. And right now, you have a lot of those men dominating those women and winning those awards that women should be getting. So check your motherfucking self. Okay? All right. Before you be out here making these terrible decisions and not actually looking at what's going on. Stop moving through emotion. Okay? All right? And move through your intellectual, spiritual nature. You understand? All right. So now, and understand too. Okay. I think I saw my sis Drake put something about the donkey. Okay, which is the symbol of the Democrats, and what is another name for a donkey? A jackass, right? Of course. So we can't be. Come on now. Look what's happening. Okay, so now when we talk about the Republicans, they use an elephant, right? So an elephant has strength, power, and all of this. Let's take it a step further. Again, okay, all right. At one time, all there was in existence was Republicans at one time. They didn't have all of these things going on. Okay, all right. It was all one side. Okay, it was all one thing. Okay, all right. And you look at Black Wall Street and look at the era, the era in Harlem when you had the black mafias and all this. Black people ran this damn country. Okay, so we were never in line, to get handouts until later on. Probably somewhere after along the lines when Kennedy got killed. Okay, all right, because once Kennedy got killed, that's when things became a little shaky. All right, but black people were always of that nature, running and things of this nature. All right, you understand? Okay, so now let's move forward. Let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward. So now that we got that out the way, okay, so when we talk about the elephant or the Republicans, again, that is a symbol for black people. You understand? Okay, and the elephant also represents Ganesh or Ganesha. Okay, the Hindu deity. All right, a god or goddess. Okay, it is one of those androgynous energies. Okay, all right. Ganesha is a symbol of wealth, prosperity, things of this nature, strength, power, everything. Okay, all right. So that's where that elephant comes from. Okay, the Hindu being Ganesha or Ganesh. Okay, all right. So that's where it really comes from. So understand that when you're looking at this stuff, everything around you is based off of symbolism. Okay, all right, based off of these deities and things of this nature. You understand? All right. So now let's get into this. Now let's tap into this real quick, family. So this is something I've been sitting on here. And I just been talking to a few people about it, but I haven't spoke outwardly about it. Okay, so now let's get into this particular science, all right, of Peter Pan. Okay, so I know that's like, what the hell are you talking about, Peter Pan? Okay, so if you get into some of the first stories of Peter Pan, okay, when Peter comes in, Peter is chasing a shadow. All right, Peter is chasing a shadow. Okay, all right, he's chasing this particular shadow. All right, and the shadow is running from him. Okay, all right. He's trying to sew the shadow on to him. He's holding the shadow. He's trying to capture the shadow, but the shadow is steady running. Understand when I'm talking about this. Okay, all right. Understand where I'm going with this here, family. Okay, all right. I'm talking about getting to higher levels of the self or the new self. All right. Okay, all right. We cannot stay on the same level and expect a great outcome. All right, doing the same shit Bobby talked about 25 years ago. Okay, doing the same shit C. Freeman L talked about 30 years ago. Like this information is elevating, man. Okay, and it's not that the information is elevating. It's more along the lines of it's opening up more the further we go. The further we go, this information is opening up a whole lot more. So we know a whole lot more things than ever before. You understand? Okay, all right. So now when I'm talking about Peter Pan catching himself, understand Peter Pan represents what we call the astral plane in a sense. Okay, all right. Matter of fact, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. Okay, they would represent the astral plane. Okay, and a little bit of a little bit higher than the astral. You want to call that the heaven realm or anything like that. All right. Okay. Now understand this. Now that shadow that Peter is chasing. If you watch any of the earlier Peter Pan cartoons in the 50s and the 60s, that shadow is you, family. Okay, all right. So Peter Pan represents you. That's why he wears green. Okay, he represents that divinity within yourself. Okay, people can call it the heart chakra, whatever, right? Okay, now we know Peter Pan or the deity Pan. Okay, I think in the Greek mythology, right? He's a woodsman. You understand? Also, he plays music, right? All right, for the kids and things of this nature. Understand something, okay? So when Peter is chasing his shadow, Peter saying he is Peter Pan, but he is not who he's supposed to be. Okay, until him and the shadow is one. Understand the science of where I'm going with this. Okay, and only a few will be able to get what I'm talking about. Some will get it now, some will probably get it in the future. It is what it is. You understand? Okay, so that shadow represents yourself, man. You are the shadow of your supreme self. All right, ain't no fucking God, ain't none of this, all this hocus pocus bullshit. Okay, shit that I used to think, shit I used to believe. A nigga didn't pass that already. You understand? Okay, so you are the shadow, or you are the missing link of your true self, your divine self. If you want to call it your higher self, do so. But you are that missing link. And just like Peter Pan is chasing that particular energy, okay, that particular being, all right, that's based on Peter knowing that this shadow being in this place, he understands that this place is the illusion. Okay, he understands this. Okay, so he's trying to show the shadow what is real. Okay, all right. So when the shadow becomes one with Peter, that's when he can see everything that's going on here. Okay, that's when he can see everything that's going on here. Now, check this out though. The only way you can even connect with your true self, you have to start letting go, family. Now, I've been talking about this for quite some time now. Okay, quite some time I've been talking about this. Okay, so what do I mean about letting go? What do I mean about letting go? I'm talking about everything that you have been taught. In order for you, that shadow, to become one with your divinity, like I say, submit, family, submit to your divinity. Okay, you must understand. Just like I watched what you call them today, the last Matrix that came out. the last Matrix that came out, Matrix Resurrection, when Neo had to go find Trinity, because Trinity had a family now and all of this type of stuff. You understand? Okay, she had a lot of things going on. Okay, all right. But Neo had to remind her that family you got is not real, bro. It's just set up that way. And the guy who set up the Matrix, he was saying, and I might post this little scene where the guy was saying, well, these people don't know anything about this. Okay, these people don't know that they can rule the world like y'all. So this is the guy who made the Matrix. You understand? And he's talking to Neo and Trinity, and he's telling them. He said, "Okay, all right. So y'all figured it out. Y'all know this place not real. In so many words, right? So you know this place not real. Okay, but these other people don't care. They're going to continue to be my sheep. They're going to be my sheep. And so many words, they're going to suffer because of it. You must understand, once you accept your role as a human, you will always suffer. Always suffer. There will always be bullshit. There will, because you're living a fucking lie, family. Okay? You understand? All right? It's like going against traffic. You understand it? When you accept yourself, I'm a human being, and when you do that, okay, you will always suffer. And now, am I telling you this? Oh man, Will, man, you trying to speak down on me? No, I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you what the fuck is real. I'm telling you what's real. Okay, all right. It don't matter what the fuck is going on. You're gonna always suffer in your life as long as you accept yourself as a human. Okay, all right. And the human understanding, okay, is based on a lie. Okay, all right. Even if you look up the word person, okay, all right. If you look up the word person in the Black Law Dictionary, it says being without a face, or something to that effect. Okay, all right. So if you accepting yourself as a human, okay, that's like you going against traffic. Yeah, sometimes the traffic not going to be there. It might not have no cars on the road, but at some point there'll be a lot of cars coming at your ass. Okay, so it might be a good day Friday, might be a beautiful day Saturday, and then Sunday here come the bullshit, and then Monday here come the bullshit. Tuesday might be cool. What I'm trying to get you to understand is, okay, all right, when you let go of what this thing is teaching you and you start to become one with your divinity, your true self, your life becomes smooth. You understand? Life becomes smooth. So I had a few people actually ask me, because they hit me up. Some people hit me up. Some people inbox me, hey, Will, man, you all right, man? Man, you depressed over there? One brother even said, man, I don't see you going out no more, man. You used to go out and be taking pictures in the club and you don't do all of that stuff. Let me give you an understanding of what's happening here, man. Okay? I'm about to take you a little bit into my world. So, where I am currently, okay? First, let me give you this. All right? Music. Let's understand the word music, right? Okay, so if you look up the word music, okay, when you get to the root of the word music, you find the word musis, where the word music comes from. Okay, all right, now check this out. When you're looking up musis, you start to find, check this out, you start to find that it's a group of deities, actually. It's a group of women deities, goddesses in a sense, okay? All right, so this muses, okay, they are the beings of knowledge, literature, and poetry. Understand the first word, poetry, okay? You understand? Okay, so I'm about to give you the whole reason why you don't see me no more. Okay, all right. The reason why you don't, the reason why when I'm talking, I'm just kind of laid back in a sense now. Okay, you understand? Okay, because check this out. Once I started to understand more and more about what the music really was, okay, or what this place really is, there is not one place or one thing in your life that's not based on mind control. Your children, your husband, your wife, all of that is based off religion. All of that is based off religious teachings. You will never find none of that information in any ancient text. All of that is nowadays information. All of that is new era information. Okay. Have you ever saw a, a whole bunch of pregnant women on temple walls? Have you ever seen that? What I'm trying to get you to understand is that many of you not, it's okay. All right. All right. But uh um in due time, I put it like this, because it's going to come a point in time to where you have no choice. Okay. All right. Either you let go and realize your life has been a lie. Okay. Matter of fact, a friend of mine told me about the movie just came out. I'm not just came out in the late 90s. Where Dreams May Come. And I forgot all about that movie. But in that movie, okay, Robin Williams dies. You understand? Okay, and of course he's greeted by Cuba Gooding Jr. So he's greeted by Cuba, right? So in certain parts of this thing, okay, first of all, he did not want to let go. Okay, all right. So Cuba was trying to tell him, hey man, look, okay, this is not that so-called Earth stuff, man. He basically said it was all an illusion. This is the closest you're going to get to realism. Okay, so Cuba pushed him. I think Robin Williams went underwater, and Robin hollered about, I'm drowning. Cuba said, just breathe. And he like, Lord, I could breathe underwater. He said, the water's not really there. And as Robin started to take it in, he let go of what the so-called earth realm is, which is pure poison. Everything about it, including the music, the food, your family, all of it. My man Bobby Hemmett said in 98, okay, all right, when you wake up, your family ain't your family. Okay, all right. Those people just played a part of your upbringing until you got to a certain place. You understand? Okay, all right. So Robin Williams, he started to let go and realize, damn, I'm free. I can fly. I can do all this shit. Understand something here. His wife also died, but she didn't want to let go. Based on her not wanting to let go, she created a hell based on her own ignorance. So you can get mad at me all day long about, nah, well, you tripping, man. That's my baby. That's my husband. Da, 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 da. Shit don't mean a goddamn thing to me. All I'm telling you is, when you leave this so-called place today or tomorrow, okay, you're going to be like, well, damn, what the fuck happened? Again, okay, let go and submit to your divinity. Okay, and you will never be hurt again. You will never be disappointed again, because you will walk different. You will see different. Okay, all right. I understand something here. You must understand that this place that we're currently in is extremely low vibration. I don't give a fuck if you have the best day in the world. It is still the best day in hell. Okay, all right. So where am I going with this? Understand, music ultimately comes from the word muses. Okay, ultimately are a gang of goddesses. Okay, who represent knowledge. Okay, literature, poetry. Okay, first word being knowledge. All right. There is not, it's only about 2%, maybe 3% of any music here that has knowledge. And understand something. This is why you don't see my face as much. Okay, because I'm going through these particular transitions. Okay, and not just me. I got a couple people who will hit me up. Will, man, the energy telling me stop listening to music, man. I don't understand. Da, 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 da. I said, don't worry about it. I'm hearing the same thing. Okay, even what's my brother named Brother Yosef? Okay, I don't know if he ever came out and talked about that he heard music beyond this particular place. Where I've heard a few different songs beyond this particular place. Understand something here. Okay, all right. If we want to talk levels, okay, let's talk like this. Let's talk levels here. Understand something here. This place that we currently in, let's say this is about sixth grade. About sixth grade, maybe seventh grade. So us transitioning from here, it's like you leaving sixth grade and going into grad school. Like fuck 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, fuck all of that. It's like you going from fifth or sixth grade to grad school. So understand the music that you hear in the fifth grade or the sixth grade, okay, will never compare to what's going on. And understand, okay, all right. So let me give you this understanding real quick. Okay, all right. So now I've spoken on this. I've taught this for quite some time now about the darkness. Okay, all right, the great nothingness, if you want to call it. What else we call that shit? What else we call it? Because we give it a bunch of names. We call it the source, right? We call it the primordial waters of noon. Okay, all right. So ultimately, that's the only thing that is real. Okay, ain't no God, ain't none of this, ain't none of that. It's that nothingness. Okay, and from that nothingness, it gave birth to what's happening now. Okay, so the white boy came up with this Big Bang theory. Okay, which to a certain degree, in so many words, is right and exact. Okay, all right. So from this nothingness, from these waters, okay, came the heaven realm, and from the heaven realm came the astral, and so forth and so on. And after and after so long of things just coming into being, this place came into being. Okay, all right. Which, if it was thought of, see, this thing was just happening. Okay, all right. This things were just coming into being. These realms is coming into being, and then this one came into being. Okay, all right. If that nothingness was ultimately catching itself, okay, through that particular process, this place would have never been. You would not know me at all as this fake thing that you're looking at on your phone or your computer. Ultimately, it's not even a thing. Okay, all right. So this wasn't supposed to be. So when we talk about, oh, this is a human experience, this is a human, no such fucking thing. Everything came into being based on from this one energy, in a sense, and it came out and it kept going. Okay, and the further it went, it's like when someone is straining something, in a sense, like I had a mechanic, okay, when I was living in H-Town, and he always used to tell me, he said, man, make sure when you getting fuel, okay, make sure when you not fuel, when you getting oil, make sure they putting that good oil off the top of the the goddamn canister or machine, whatever it is, because the oil at the bottom, okay, is where all the dirt goes. You understand? Okay, so it comes down and all the dirt end up at the bottom, but all the good oil is at the top of the goddamn machine. You understand? Okay, so that's similar to what happened here. Okay, when this thing came into being, it kept going. It kept going to where, and then this particular so-called physical realm, which is not even a physical place, it came into this being, and we came into this soil, this soot, this poison that we're a part of right now, that we think we're living our best life, and we have too much information that say we're not. But I'm telling you, based on things that I've went through, based on things that I've spoken to other people, they becoming different beings. Okay? All right? Understand something here. Okay? So when people not seeing me, I'm not out and about. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind stepping out or whatever, but that's just not something that's necessary. Okay? You understand? All right? So understand something here. Okay? Let's talk about Yoda, for example. Okay, Star Wars, Yoda. All right? So Bobby would say, Yoda living in a little hut eating shit soup. Now, I ain't saying nobody who eating no shit soup. You understand? But the thought of Yoda being in this place, and he's fine with being in this place. Okay, that understanding comes from that he has got into his particular psyche or his being that this place is an illusion, and he chooses not to take part in a lie. Okay, you understand? Okay, so now I don't listen to a lot of music no more at all. Which, if you've been with me for quite some time, I was the one telling people to listen to this, listen to that. Now I'm telling people, now I tell you now to listen to nothing. If you want to hear something, go to the water. Okay, all right. Because even if you listen to a man begging a woman, girl, you know I love you, that's negative energy. Damn, what you mean there's negative energy? Okay, because it's not knowledge. According to Muse, is where the word music comes from. Okay, that is not knowledge. That is actually poison. Okay, that is religion. Religion taught you to go chase a man. Religion taught you to go chase a woman. Religion told you these things. Again, you don't have no ancient information that say chase nothing. Okay, all right. And the more I understand the ancient information or the information that precedes anything here, okay, the more peaceful I become to understand this. Okay. And when I say the more peaceful I become, understand this, that peace is not something you do. Okay? Let me take it something on this. Peace is not something that you do. Peace is something that you achieve. I don't know if you ever heard that before, but let me give it to you. Okay? Peace is an accomplishment. Peace is something you get to. Okay, because when you get there, is nothing that can be done. It's nothing. I'm talking about you can get shot. You'll be like, oh well, fuck. It is what it is, because you are so induced in this peaceful energy to where nothing that happens to you, okay, will bother you. Yeah, you might say, okay, I'm in pain, sure, but it's still not going to fuck up your peace. You know why? Okay, because the average person is gonna be like, oh shit, oh no, they out here doing this, they out here doing it. Nah, I have too much fucking knowledge and understanding. Okay, all right, to go into a depressive state. And based on that, I have become 10 times more peaceful than ever. Okay, and trust me, this is not something that you know I was trying to chase. I was trying to get to it. Man, the more and more I accepted myself as this particular shadow, Okay, as this quote unquote divine nothing, shit became different, man. Okay, shit became different. So when people ask me, Will, man, you sound like you ready to get out of here, man. You sound like you ready to die or something. Nah, it ain't necessarily that, because I actually want to see the next 5 years, the next 10 years. I want to see where this place is going to go. I do want to see that. You understand? Okay. But it's not that I'm trying to check out. Okay. All right. If any of you was on a certain frequency to where you accepted the fact, I'm talking about, understand this. Okay. So please stop doing this shit, because many of y'all do this shit. And I used to do it too. All right. Oh, well, I know about that already. Oh yeah. I know I'm a divine being. I know. No, you don't fucking know nothing. Okay. All right. Because if you're still getting pissed off at people, you're still upset. Oh Lord, this motherfucker here. Oh no, I'm a bad bitch. I'll fuck you up if I do this. All that shit. You are a poison fucking nigga. That's what you are. Okay. Every time you get pissed off, every time you want to argue with people, every time you want to say, oh, I know this and I know that, you are ignorant motherfucker. Okay? And understand this. Okay? See how we think this spiritual shit is? See what we think it is? It's bullshit. Okay? All right? See, we could do rituals and we could do all that. Hey, don't get me wrong. Okay, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, but understand, all right? That shit ain't what you think it is, man. Okay, all right. So listen. So if you driving by some water one day somewhere in the country, and you looking and you seeing Will just sitting on the beach by himself, and you're like, what the fuck this nigga doing? He just sitting on the water. What the fuck? He just sitting there, nigga. Understand that's that fucking peace, man. You understand? I don't want to be nothing called human, nothing called Sagittarius, nothing called whatever you niggas want to call it. Oh, it's my birthday, bitch. And I don't, man, you keep all that human fuck shit to yourself. I don't want none of it. I disown all of the bullshit that was ever given to me. Period. Okay? You understand? I know y'all like to, play along and play around and understand, but understand, you still stuck. Okay? We got too much information that speaks to this. Too much information that speaks to this. Let me give you this too. Okay? All right? And this is something that I'm working on my goddamn self too. Okay? But every food that you can put into your body is poison. Uh-oh. Every fucking drop. Anything. So, like I said, I'm working on it too. It's not like I'm starving around this motherfucker. I be grubbing a little bit, but I'm definitely going into a place of understanding that you are light. And this is the key. This is the key to this. Understand something here. I had it right here. Okay. Food, drinking, water, whatever it is, does not coincide with light. Food does not coincide with light, man. Okay? Like I said, it's going to come a time to where you forget to eat, man. Okay? All right? Now understand something here. Elijah Muhammad was teaching a little bit of this in his way in the 50s. You understand? Like, I think them brothers and sisters was eating like once or twice every 4 days or some shit like that. Okay? All right? Like I said, they still had a little bit of that religion going on, but it was thought of a lot differently. Okay, all right. So what I'm giving you is, okay, that there is going to come a time where you realize that food is poison. Okay, all right, and it was all put in place by these so-called higher ups who are trying to keep you bound to this place. Okay, I'm just telling you what the fuck is going on here. Okay, the food, the music. All right, again, Peter Pan trying to get his shadow. All right, what you think sound good, like I said before. Okay, imagine you in the fifth grade doing fifth grade mathematics, and then the very next day you in grad school or some shit like that, or you a senior in college doing mathematics. Then that's the difference in what I'm trying to get you to understand here. Okay, all right, we are in a very low vibratory place. There is nothing divine about this place. Okay, yes, we can have a good day, sure. We could have a good day, or it may seem like a good day. Okay, as far as what we have been taught is good. Understand that too. What you think is good was taught to you. Hmm? Just like when people ask me, "Well, man, you going through this? You going through that?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm just chilling, man. Just chilling, man, relaxing, minding my business, man. That's about it." You know. So because I'm not moving and associating myself outside and moving and grooving and all of this, it seems as though, okay, well, he must be depressed. Nah, okay. I just have an understanding that everything outside the door, everything that you can put your eyes on, okay, it was damn near created to shut you down. Understand something, family. Okay, at this very point, you are here to ascend. Okay, all right. If you want a purpose, which ultimately there is none, but if you want one, the job is to become light. Okay, all right. Like Panic was teaching before we transition, it's matters of the heart, man. It's matters of the heart. That's what all this shit is about, man. Matters of the heart. Period. Okay, all right, all right. I'm just telling you what it is, man. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. Yeah, just want to give y'all a little something with that, man. So, you know, you can you can take it how you want it, man. You understand? Okay, but like I say, at some point, what I'm telling you, you're gonna have to deal with it regardless. I don't care if you listening to your people and your people telling you other stuff. I don't care. Okay, that ain't my issue. All right, all right. What I'm telling you is that's gonna come a point. All right, where you're gonna have to make a decision on your ignorance. Okay, we got too much information to back it up. You're gonna have to make a decision about your ignorance. You can put some questions up in here if y'all got any, family. Okay, like I say, family, that's what's going on right now, man. Okay, and it's some stuff that I'm not even talking about right now that I discussed with a few people. Okay, I may talk about that. I don't know when. I don't know when you even gonna see me again, family. Okay. Probably, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. I may do something again. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know what's going on right now. Okay. You understand? Hey, yo, what's good? What's good, family? What's happening? What's happening? Been a minute, boy. Been a minute. Been a minute. Been a minute. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. See if I had something else. that I left out. Yeah. Yeah, family. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. While y'all thinking of some questions, the further you go, it don't become easier. It don't become easier, man. So this is what I mean by that, about it not becoming easier. Okay? You must understand, right? The majority of us is filled with the majority of us is filled with everything ignorant. You understand? From zodiacs, from our birthdays, from our families. I mean, the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. It's so much stuff that we are engulfed in. Okay? All right. So think about this. Imagine a life with none of that. Most of us cannot. Okay? All right. But understand something. All right. A system was put in place to get you to think how you are right now. Okay? All right. Every bit of music, I know the music you like to dance to, you like to get down to, and all of that. Okay? I'm telling you right now, family, that same music you love so much, okay, is going to keep you in ignorance. All right? Understand that. Okay, cool, L, cool. Yeah, so I'm letting you know now, family. Okay, all right, because you're talking to somebody who listens to music every night. Like, in order for me to go to sleep, I will put on my old school stuff, my Marvin Gaye, my Temptations, Eddie Kendricks. I put on the little Luther, man, a little Diana Ross, man, who else, man? Just a little bit of anything, old school shit, you know. And I sit down, man. I used to lay down. I used to get into that kind of shit, man. You understand? Okay. But what happened was I got to another place within myself. I got to another place of acceptance, accepting the fact that I am nothing what I have been taught here. Okay? If it was given to you by the school system, it's false information. Okay? All right. Yeah. I still got the Spotify, man. And that's what pissed me off even more. Okay? Because I'm still paying for that shit. So I'm sitting up there, man, and I'm listening to that stuff, and my quote unquote dreams are intensifying. Okay, it's not. I've come to the realization now, and me and one of my little bros, we talk about this. It's not even dreams no more, because you ascend past the understanding of a dream. It's not even a dream no more, man. Okay, all right. So the shit is different. So based on me understanding things now, okay, all right, I could be just chilling, listening to some music, man, and I hear a voice say, "Turn that shit off." I'm like, what the fuck? And nigga say, "Man, we don't listen to that here. That shit is poison." This is what I'm hearing. Again, understand. The next realm from here, again, 5th grade, grad school. You think about that. So whatever music that you can hear from here, okay, is not even scratching this shit. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, and the more and more you graduate from here, the more and more you accepting yourself and you rising. Okay, so I'm in between there somewhere. Okay, me and a couple others, we in between. Okay, so you're not going to touch these particular places and understandings by holding on to poison that was put here purposely. Okay, you must understand that fucking voting and all of that, man, that vote, man. Understand something here, man. Okay, all right. You thought that voting was about somebody winning, man. That voting was trying to find out how many of you motherfuckers still dead. Okay, every fucking commercial I heard, this is what I heard. When you vote, my motherfucker say, when you vote, we don't know who you vote for. Okay, but you can check to see if your neighbor voted, but you can't see who they voted for. So now they made it legal to where you can check and see if anybody voted. Okay, all right. That ain't nothing but a fucking census, man. Okay, to see how many motherfuckers we still got locked in. Because a nigga know goddamn well the motherfuckers that's not voting, okay, all right, are people like myself. The fuck I get out here voting for you niggas for? Okay, fuck I look like when you understand what this thing is. Okay, you mean to tell me Trump been the goddamn Trump been the goddamn president, okay, 2 times in 3 terms? Like, this nigga, like, come on, man. Come on, man. The last time they quote unquote put any kind of trust in the public to vote, okay, and your votes matter, y'all put Kennedy in office. And when you niggas put Kennedy in office, the first thing Kennedy started saying is, we're about to get rid of this fucking dollar. Everybody is going to have gold again. They said, oh, we ain't doing that shit. Every president, we gonna know about it. Every president, we know what the fuck, who he is, what that. They know what's happening. They know what's happening. This nigga Kennedy knew about ships. Go watch Above Majestic, a documentary on YouTube. This nigga Kennedy knew about the fucking AI technology. He knew that Hitler was getting all his. Hitler became public enemy number 1, and all his fucking technology was coming from the United States. But you niggas, based on the school system, think the nigga evil. Okay, all right. They got pictures of this nigga having fucking ships and shit, nigga. And I ain't talking about no boat. Okay, I'm talking about this nigga had real tech, nigga. Okay, in the 40s. Okay, ships able to just leave up off the ground type shit with a swastika on that bitch. Or shall I say, the spiritual symbol coming out of the east. Because that's what the swastika really is. The 4 7s. If you understand that. Hitler was another motherfucker that was trying to change this shit. So they had to make him public enemy number 1. Just like they did Kennedy. Okay? So they was trying to see how many of you niggas, okay, because these people want to stay in charge. These so-called higher-ups want to stay in charge. Okay, and the more y'all vote, they sitting up here like, oh, okay, that was the majority of these niggas. Okay, so we not gonna have no kickback on these niggas. And somebody else hit me up earlier today. It was like, yeah, well, man, that voting shit separated the country, man. That's sad, bro. It separated the country. I said, brother, let me tell you something, man. I said, today, I talked to him today, and I talked to him around 1 o'clock. I said, right now, as I talk to you, They have millions of people going into somebody's fucking church right now. And they have millions more that's not going into somebody's church right now. The country has always been divided. Always. 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 You dig? All right. It just looked that way based on them showing the map and all of that. But religion has always divided this place. Okay. All right. The damn poisonous nature of gangs have always divided this place. Why you think when these brothers come up out the hood and they talk about trying to get these gangs together to kill them, they get them out the way. Pop was supposed to have a whole goddamn meeting with the Bloods and the Crips that following weekend. Nipsey had all kind of shit planned for the rolling 60s and all these niggas. Okay, they had to get him up out of here. All right, so as long as that division is amongst us, okay, they're gonna always have sheeple, and they're gonna always have the small few, okay, that don't give a fuck about them sheeple, and that's me, nigga, because I really don't give a fuck. Okay, like somebody sent me a video. It was some HBCU and it was burning. Somebody had set it on fire. Will, man, they burning down our colleges. I'm like, good. What you talking about? Okay, that's great, nigga. That's great. That's amazing. Excuse me, that's awesome. Okay, all they're giving you is poison any fucking way. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that. Oh, I'm African black man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit not about to help you go no fucking where, nigga. Nowhere. You're gonna always be an angry nigga until you die, and then you're gonna be pissed off because your third of your life was based on ignorance. Because you still believed in this black man, white man shit, and the white man trying to do this, and the black man, and the white man. So like I said, family, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. This thing is going to stay like it is until more people transition. And that's just what it is. Because right now, the poisonous nature of Jesus and God, okay, is going to stay poison. It's going to stay poison because people will not let that go. I don't give a fuck of how much information you give them or how many books, okay? Like I had somebody trying to tell me, Will, it's in the Bible. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, well, let me give you the information that the Bible comes from. I'll give you about 3 or 4 books, okay, that the Bible was created from, okay, and what it means here. You understand? Okay, and it would explain to you the God of the Bible is actually evil. It will explain to you that whole understanding. Okay, but it don't matter because the brain, once a certain energy gets into that brain, is blocked. Okay, it's blocked, man, and it's hard for someone to shake that. It's truly hard for someone to shake that, man. Nobody got no question? Anybody got no question? So I'm just saying here, family. I'm just saying, shit is different, man. Okay, shit is different. All right, and it's much easier to understand how to become free more than ever before. It's much easier to become free, man, just by letting go. All right, that's all it is, man. Anyone else got any questions? How do I shed this shitty physical um tur or ton or tink or tutor? How do I shed this physical tenor in my sleep? I don't know, man. What you mean? Let me see. I've been told I have ties to. Okay, all right. We'll get into that. But how do I shed my physical tuner in my sleep? Okay, so now let me say this about anything. All right. Okay, let me say this about anything in your sleep. Okay, first and foremost, the number one thing is to not give it light. Okay, to not give it light, man. Okay, to not give it light. Okay, all right. So I had a friend of mine ask me, man, I'm going through this thing, man, and it's hard for me, man. It's really, really hard for me. I keep going through this. I've been going through this one thing for like 10 years, man. And it's hard. It's hard. I said, well, let me explain something. And this is what I knew now more than ever before. Man, the brain is a motherfucker, man. And this is something that I knew, but I didn't all at the same time. So the more and more you give your brain a command, your brain will continue on that thought process. Okay? All right? Understand, you must stop giving your brain access to your being. What the hell am I talking about right now? Okay? All right? Okay, so let me say this. Let's talk about your kids, for example. Okay, let's talk about your kids, for example. Would you constantly tell your children to go shoot somebody, or go steal out the store, or do this or do that? Okay, well, most of you, hopefully, you wouldn't, but understand. Look at that as your brain. Okay, so the more and more you tell your child to go do it, they're gonna eventually do it. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying is, the more and more you tell yourself, and understand, I used to believe in this whole mind thing. Okay, all right. I'm giving you something else here, family. Something that I've come across, and it's fucking me up, man. It's not a mind thing. Okay, all right. It's crazy. Even Dr. Sebi said this shit years ago, 20, 30 years ago. He was like, I don't know who created this mind word and all of that. So that kind of, so when I brought it to a friend of mine, this whole thing that is all done by the brain, that there is no mind. Okay, all right. The brain put off any and everything. Okay, the brain plays a role as your so-called mind. It is the brain. So the more and more you add to that brain, the more and more you believe, that brain is going to hold on to it. It's going to be hard to let go. This is the reason why I can't walk to somebody and say, Jesus not real. They're going to shoot my fucking ass. Okay? Because it's not them. It's not that. It's what happened to that particular person when they was about ye high. Okay? When it was about ye high, they probably got their ass whooped. They grandma probably beat their ass. You understand? That's like myself. Okay, all right, man. The nigga told me Jesus wasn't real one day, man. I went off on that nigga, man. I'm like, man, is you crazy? I'm like, man, I don't play. I told him I don't play around like that. That's what I told my partner, man. I told him he was crazy. Okay, but now I'm understanding much more today. Okay, all right. Plus, when people die, they don't get rid of their fucking brains. Okay, especially if the brain is not damaged, they'll take that brain and keep it. Okay, I had people who work in certain hospitals in Louisiana and out here in Georgia and stuff like that. Okay, all right. They go in rooms in the basement, okay, where they have bodies and shit at. Okay, they have jars and jars and jars of fucking brains, man, in solution. Why is that? Okay, so I'm telling you, you want to get out of a certain mindset. I'm telling you now, you need to replace what's already put in. Okay, all right. All right. So let me ask y'all this. Any one of y'all on here ever changed the oil in the car or took your car to get an oil change? And this is so simple. What do they do to change the oil in the car? Do they keep the old oil in the car and put the new oil on top? No. They drain the oil out of it, right? They drain the oil out and make sure all that old oil is gone and then add fresh oil. That's what you got to do to your brain, man. Okay, so those thoughts and shit like that that's shooting out that fucking brain, you got to replace that shit with new shit, bro. Okay, all right. Even if you got to get into some affirmations or something like that, but you have to replace it. If you're trying to change it, you must replace. Okay, you understand? We have been poisoned. Some of us been poisoned since the ages of 2-3 years old, man. Okay, all right. I was poisoned for years, man, so I had to replace a whole lot that was put into my goddamn psyche, man. Okay, basically the brain. And the brain catches that shit and holds on to it. Like a running back running with a fucking football. Like, I'm holding on to this shit for dear life. So if you want change, first let go. Get that old oil out that motor and put some fresh oil in it. And watch whatever you're doing is going to change. It's going to change. Okay? And that's Draco. And that's Draco. And I see you use the word physical. Let me throw this in there. And I may talk about this later on. I don't know when, but sometime in the future. So the only reason why I used to sit up here and use the word, oh, this is the physical. Okay, the physical body. Understand, right? I was taught by Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Delbert Blair, C. Freeman L. Who else I used to listen to? A few people. Okay, but those were the main ones for me. Okay, those were the main ones. All right, and I used to use the word physical. All right, understand that. Okay, but what I've come to realize is that if this place is an illusion, how the fuck is it physical? Had to think about that. I'm gonna use the gargoyles. Okay, y'all familiar with the cartoon gargoyles back in the day? Now I'm gonna use that. Okay, all right, because that is a mythology as well. Now let me give you this. Now, at some point, the gargoyles were free. Okay, all right. They were free to do whatever it was that they did. Okay, all right. They would roam and do and pillage or whatever it was that they were up to. Okay, all right. And then it came a time later on to where their body started to become stone in a sense. Okay, the body hardened. Now understand this, right? All right, just because the body hardened, it don't mean that the body is still not divine. Okay, so a lot of times we say shit like, "Well, we in the body," or you inside the body. Nah, man, this is it. Okay, the issue is the body started to become hardened. Okay, as we lost our minds, or the ignorance, okay, engulfed us. Okay, check this out. Let me give you this. If any one of you transition a day or more, you're gonna look just like this. You're gonna be like, how the fuck that body? Because it's not a physical body, man. Just like the story of the gargoyles, they went from one thing, And it was the same body that became a statue on top of that building. Okay? But that don't mean it's physical. It's just that it lost consciousness. It lost itself. Okay? All right? But the more it gained its consciousness back, the stone is going to go back to its regular form. Okay? That's what's going on now. The more and more you let go, this will change, man. Okay? So we're not in a physical body. Okay? I'm telling you that now. All right? So the further you go, yourself gonna tell you that. Okay? Because like I said, I used to say a lot of stuff based on my teachers, based on people who taught me. Okay? All right? But this is not their journey. This is mine. You understand? They've been there and done that. Okay, 2 of them already transitioned anyway. You understand? All right. So the more and more I connected with myself, and the more and more it was times to where when it was ready for me to elevate further, the further I went, the more information came in. And they're telling me, hey, remember that shit you thought about last week? No, we only let you hold on to that because you weren't ready for this. You weren't ready for that. Okay? I'm telling you, it just keeps going. It keep going. Okay? All right, so let me give you this. Yeah, King Ali. Boy, look. Hey, that video on my Instagram, boy, that shit was funny. Okay, all right, so let me get to this undeniable one. I've been told I have ties to the death realm by Bobby Hemmett in a dream I had weeks ago. Okay, now understand something here. Okay, there's no such thing as a death realm, but let me give you this, and trust me, understand something. I'm not saying you lying. Okay, all right. So let's get that. Let's get that. Okay, just understand how I'm giving you this understanding right quick. So, there is no death realm. All right. Okay. Ultimately, we all have ties to the death, to the quote unquote death realm, the real death realm, or what you want to give it a name. That's where we are right now. Okay, all right. That's where we are right now. Ultimately, there is none of that. It's a lot of shit. And I keep telling people this, man. I keep telling people this, bro. So, bro, if y'all gonna listen to Bobby or Brother Panic, bro, listen to the latest version that you can find. Stop pulling up old Bobby shit talking about that's what it is, because it is not. That shit is going to fuck you up as you grow. I'm telling you, this is not school, bro. This is not school where third grade information is always going to be. Fourth grade information is always going to be. So what I'm saying is you may learn addition or subtraction or something like that, and you're going to use that formula throughout your years in mathematics. No, it don't work like that, bro. Okay, all right. It's shit that I've been through. Okay, that is totally oblivious to what the fuck is going on now. That I will never ever teach again, like a human experience. That is total fuck shit. Okay, and you will never ascend believing that shit. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that shit now. Okay, and I was one of the main ones talking that shit. Okay, so y'all listening to Bobby from the 90s, that information is not fucking valid, bro. Okay, all right. When Bobby got to the 2000s, the early 2000s, Bobby said it out his fucking mouth. I don't even know that nigga in the 90s, and y'all started listening to this shit because of the way information is being put out now. Niggas is trying to get clickbait. Niggas is trying to have niggas watch their video. Niggas is trying to get money off their videos and views. So a nigga just chopping up whatever Bobby they can do and just put the shit out, and that's fucking y'all up. Okay, some of us really do this shit for real, nigga. Okay, I'm not about to put nothing out that I don't stand on. Okay, I don't give a fuck if one nigga watch this shit. Okay, then that one nigga gonna be the nigga that's gonna fucking sin. Okay, all right, it's too many of y'all doing that bullshit. Just putting out any old thing thinking that shit is fucking information. Okay, niggas still believing in deities and all this old bullshit. Shit that I used to fucking believe in. I'm telling you this shit fake. Fake as fuck, man. Okay? I'm telling you. Ain't no ascension in that shit, bro. Okay, working with the deities and all that. Ain't no fucking working with no deities, dog. Okay, you belittling your fucking self. There is no fucking deity to work with. All of them are fake, bro. We made them real by ignorance. We made them real. Phil Valentine said 40 years ago, 30 years ago, Phil Valentine said, God exists because man put him there. Man's ignorance put him there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What do you think of semen retention, men abstaining from porn and sex? Okay, just like I said, right? Just like I say, semen retention is a fucking religion. Okay, that shouldn't even be a thing. Okay, because the more you grow within yourself, and I'm gonna tell you this, sex to a certain degree is going out the fucking door anyway. Okay, so you ain't even be having no fucking sex no doubt. I'm speaking from experience, nigga. This shit is different, bro. It's different. I'm saying, man, it is different. It is different. Just telling you. Just telling you. You know? Okay, so let me if this is an illusion, then this isn't happening. And all of this work didn't happen. Damn, hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, why is this happening? Okay, so understand this, right? When we say it's an illusion, we talk about this being a projection of the brain. This is what's happening right now. Okay, all right. Okay, everything that you think is something is a projection from your brain. Okay, from you thinking what car is nice, from you thinking what's pretty, what's ugly, what's this, what's that. It is all projections from your brain. You having or us people period having a birthday party, this or that, that is all projections from your brain that was put inside of your brain. So everything around you that your brain projects is an illusion. When you were born, you were divine nothingness. Okay, all right? Your brain didn't have nothing in it. Okay, it was at its purest state. Okay, all right, it was at its purest state. All right, as the years went by, that's when the bullshit started happening. That's when we get put in school. That's when we start to eat. That's when we start to listen to music. That's when we get girlfriends and boyfriends and this, that, and every. All of this shit is put in place based on the ignorance that's put in the brain, which creates the fucking illusion. Have you watched X-Men 97? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta check, yo. Because I have seen a lot of them motherfuckers. A lot of them. What is the imagination at its core? Okay, the imagination, first of all, the brain. Let's get back to that. Okay, now this is something that that I found out about. Well, yeah, years ago, but I started to understand the science of it, you know, probably this year or something like that. So, so now let me say this. Let me say this. Um, your imagination, when you're able to see things, okay. Now understand, your pineal gland, your pituitary, so forth and so on, is encased in the brain. Okay, all right. So when you are seeing things, okay, like right now, I can imagine myself jumping out the window or something, right? Okay, that is the visual that's coming out of the brain. The brain gives you that visual. Okay, so when they teach you or tell you that your pineal gland has an eye or it is an eye, it is actually a real thing. Again, we must understand this is not physical. Okay, the more lighter you become, okay, all right, the more those particular glands loosen up. Okay, all right, all right, and you don't be and you leave that particular state of ignorance. Okay, and you go back to your original state of being. Okay, so this is not a physical thing. We're not physical. Okay, so the brain shoots off an image. Understand this. So yourself, your true self, like I said, the Peter Pan, the true you, right? Okay, so everything, if they want to show you something like a dream or something like that, okay, that goes through your brain. Okay, all right. You are seeing within the eye of the brain. That's how you're able to see things with your eyes closed. Okay, all right. The brain is much more than you would have than you or I would was ever taught. Okay. See, most of us teach, oh, your third eye, your third eye. Oh, that's the pineal gland. They, and we taught this by people, by elders who had an idea, but they truly didn't know what the fuck the pineal gland was. It's not even a fucking gland like that. They call it a gland. Okay, that's actually a real fucking eye. Again, it's not physical. Just because you can hold something in your hand, that don't make it physical. Understand, they gave you these words and made you believe shit is physical. When nothing here is physical, man. It's not the fuck you think it is. Okay, all right. So that pineal gland truly can fucking see, man. Okay, again, that's why it's in text. Okay, all right. Just like what is that? Genesis what? Genesis what? Hold on, let me see. Genesis 32:30. Genesis 32:30. And Jacob called the name of the place Pioneer, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is now preserved. Genesis 32:30. And Jacob, okay, which is yourself, okay, your divine self, called the name of the place Pioneer, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. Understand. Understand. Okay, all right. You become immortal the more you let go. So when you see these people in the East, okay, when you see these people in the East and they're 150 years old and shit, and the people of America, niggas dying at 40, niggas dying at 30, not even getting shot now, cancer, this, that, and the third, niggas transitioning. But these people well in the hundreds, and it's a bunch of them. not just one or two like we got here. Okay, all right. We'll have one family member here, this other brother in 2 states down. He may have an auntie who in her 90s. It don't be everybody. Okay, but I'm talking about is a 70% chance that the majority of the families in the East, from Japan, China, so forth and so on, okay, all right, about 75, 80%, they live to well in their hundreds. Okay, all right, and to a certain degree, the niggas choose to check out of here. Okay, like there are many stories coming out the East where I talk about these monks are going meditation and don't come back. They just leave this motherfucker. You understand? It's different, man. It's different. Okay, it's different. And we are supremely poisoned here by a lot of shit that goes on with this place. Okay? All right, niggas be chefs and all of that shit. Not even knowing, man. That shit be pure poison. I don't give a fuck how tasty it looks. And it only look tasty based on mind control or brain control. Based on what somebody told you it looked like. When your ass was 6 months, nigga, you didn't give a fuck what a steak looked like, nigga. Okay, you was taught that. Okay, now a nigga got heart disease. Now a nigga got cancer. Now a nigga got this, that, and the other. All based on bullshit. All based on ignorance. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Well, yeah. You can say you can say that. You can say that. Blissful bundles. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. You can definitely say that. Go watch the movie Free Guy. Yeah. Go watch the movie Free Guy. Who is that? Yeah, go watch the movie Free Guy. Where is the brain getting the information to project from? Okay, I'm asking a question I've been wondering. Okay, check it out. So now let's talk about this, right? Okay, so now understand. If you look at, well, let me see if I even still got that up here. I may have it. Hold on, let me see. I may have it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. So we can talk about it a little bit. Let me see. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. So now, everything was made. Okay, everything was made, and I'm talking to who this is, Draco. Yeah. So everything was made from the science of your body. All right. Okay, Tony. I thought that was you. So now understand something here, right? Everything was made from you. Okay. So your head, your brain is nothing but a projector. Okay, it's nothing but a projector. And understand this, right? Understand this about a projector. Okay. In order for the picture or the image to be shown, for you to be able to see the image, in a projector, something first has to be put in it, right? All right, you with me? You with me? Okay, you have to put like a memory card inside first. Okay, all right. So check it out now. Check it out. Okay, hold on. Walk with me here. Understand? Okay. So now, like me looking at my laptop right now. My laptop right now. Okay. All right. So what's going on is my eyes. If you look at the picture, okay, the eyes is connected directly to the brain. Okay. Actually, the eyes are connected to the pineal. Okay. You understand? Now, understand this. My eyes is not only projecting images, they're also receiving images. You understand? Okay. So what I see is now recorded for later playback. You dig? Okay. All right. All right. Your eyes are recording these things. Okay. All right. So now later on when you go to sleep, okay, so now you playing all this shit back in your head. Why? Because your eyes recorded this shit. It's some cold ass shit if you really think about it. You know, all right. And if this is the lowest level of us, okay, all right, imagine what the highest is. Okay, all right. If you think about this, some cold ass shit that your eyes can sit up here and record every fucking thing, and you can play that shit back later on. Okay, all right. I'm just saying, just to give you an understanding here. You know, just to give you an understanding. So hopefully that helped out, family. Draco, hopefully that helped out. Hopefully that helped out. Sage Mo, what's happening, family? What's going on? I seen that around the world. They call them blue zones. Most of the people there 100 years old. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, man. Let me see if I passed up anything else. Yeah, family. So basically, in a nutshell, all right, this is what enslaves us. Okay, all right, and you letting go of everything you've ever been taught. I'm not saying forgetting because I just talked about how the eyes recorded damn near everything, right? I'm not saying forgetting. Okay, I'm just saying let go of. Okay, basically walking in it. Okay, all right. Just like Jesus. Okay, so when any of you found out Jesus wasn't real, you didn't keep going to fucking church, right? Okay, all right. So you never forgot Jesus, but you stopped walking in it. You understand? That's what I'm saying here. Okay, all right. You stop going your fucking ass to church. So when I talk about letting all of this shit go, okay, I'm not saying forget about it. I'm just saying let it go and understand there's more to it. So when I say this music is poison, okay, right, there's more to it. You may go into a deep state in your sleep state, all right, and you may hear a whole fucking tunes or something. You may wake up like, man, what kind of music that was? That's what I'm telling you. That's what the fuck I'm trying to explain to you. So can we say that everything that these eyes perceive or this brain perceives, it is nothing more than a mere reflection of us within, and every person is another possible outcome of us, but truly one. Well, let me get to this part first where you say it is nothing more than a mere reflection of us within. Yeah. Okay, now think about this, right? So every nigga, every these young brothers out here, there is not one young brother out here who is out here talking about I'm smoking on a nigga, I'm smoking on this nigga, and I'm smoking on that nigga. There's not one nigga out here that's in these streets shooting up each other that wasn't first put into the recorder. Okay, all right. It was put into the recorder, and the recorder went into the brain. Okay, then the brain took over, and when the brain takes over, the whole body. Okay, the brain takes over the whole fucking body. Okay, it goes in the recorder, into the brain takes over the whole body. Now nigga out here shooting. Okay, all right, so it is a projection of the brain and not necessarily within. Okay, if you want to, use what we think is correct, like I said, what we think, because the more we go along, the thoughts expand, right? But yeah, I would say that, Drake. I would say that, and every person is another possible outcome. And every person, okay, I can kind of see that as well. I can kind of see that as well. Yeah, definitely. I can kind of see that. Yeah, but definitely, man, every goddamn thing that them eyes recorded, enough, it will become your brain's gift to the world. Like I tell people all the time, man, this system loves to call people evil and all of this type of shit. Okay, but they never factor in what the parents did the child for the child to become that. They never factor that in. Man. Okay. All right. And I always talk about what's his name? What's the brother name? What's the white boy name? Who and I'm gonna get to you, King Ali. I see you. What's the brother name? The white boy who eat people and shit. Jeffrey Dahmer. Cut niggas open, cut niggas. This nigga was fucking taking niggas' liver and sauteing it with some onions and shit, eating niggas' livers and kidneys and shit. But nigga never factor in his father when Jeffrey Dahmer was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, 11, 12 years old. Okay, his father would bring home roadkill and show Jeffrey how to cut open a goddamn carcass of a fucking dead cat, or a fucking a dead squirrel, a dead armadillo or some shit. Okay, so what the fuck you think gonna happen to this man? Okay, when the goddamn brain start to replay all of that shit, the fuck you think gonna happen? See, we don't understand that shit, but these so-called higher ups, they understand that. Okay, this is a war on the brain, bro. Okay, all right? This is a war on the brain. How do I deal with anxiety? First of all, stop saying you have it. That's number one. And I don't know if you tell yourself you have anxiety. Okay, but I know people who do. But Will, my anxiety be acting up. I said, well, that's your fucking issue. Because you're claiming something and your brain believe it. Your brain is what creates the shit. Okay, all right? Just like fear, it's your brain that creates the shit. Okay? You're coming into a certain situation. It's your brain that's saying, hey, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't like that. It's your brain doing that shit. Okay, all right. Something come up, things start happening. Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah. Things start happening too fast. Okay, niggas start panicking, anxiety. Niggas start breathing crazy stuff. Man, that's because the brain. reacting to what you've been giving it. Okay? You got to understand something. We at war, man. You are at war with your own self. The more you stop saying, I have this, I have that, okay? You got to understand how powerful this shit is. Think about this, okay? All right? Your brain, okay, can literally get rid of any fucking disease there is. Your brain can do that. Every fucking molecule, every fucking cell in your body, okay, get its word from your brain. It get its message from the brain. Okay? That's how you have people in certain parts of the world meditating cancer away. You understand? Okay? Going through different things and taking psychedelics and shit like that, getting the brain to say to speak to the rest of the fucking body. Okay, all right. The more you tell the brain you don't have it, the brain have to be convinced though. You have to convince the brain of this, man. Okay, I don't know. I did this class a couple years ago where I was able to turn my body hot. Okay, you know, like the AC was pumping or some shit like that, and I would tell my brain, I would imagine my feet being in a goddamn a furnace or a fireplace, and the more I would imagine that fire, okay, so now my brain don't know any better. My brain thinking it's on fire. Okay, so what happens to my body? I start fucking sweating because my brain believes that I'm actually in a fire. Okay, man, your brain is so fucking sensitive, man. You gotta stop talking to it in a certain way. Okay, all right. Ain't no such thing as a miracle. Oh, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. He don't have cancer no more. She don't have God. There ain't no fucking God today, nigga. Okay, that particular person, okay, probably started telling himself, I ain't doing this no more. Okay, this cancer shit, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it ain't gonna beat me. Motherfuckers start talking to themselves. Okay, and next thing you know, the brain responded. Okay, you have a war going on inside yourself, family. You have a war going on inside yourself. And Dahmer's mom used to molest him, and I'm telling you, shit crazy, man. Shit is crazy. You know, I've been doing meditation to get rid of it. Now, it's not about meditating. I mean, they got people do that, but I've kind of graduated past this meditation thing. You know, now it's a lot more simple. You know, all right. The more and more you have them conversations with your brain, hey, listen, you got to go, my nigga. Okay, all right. Do a 10, 20 minute regimen, okay, of talking to yourself. I don't have anxiety. I don't have anxiety. Okay, I'm not fearful. I'm not fearful. Okay, I've done these things, man, and this shit is crazy. I've taught these things. Okay? Okay, people got results, man. Okay, man, one of my little bros called me the other night, man. He walking home from the goddamn store. You understand? Okay? All right? And all of a sudden, you know, sometimes that temperature will drop on you. This nigga sat up there. He had on shorts and a t-shirt. All of a sudden, it's cold outside. Okay? All right? He walking home. It's about a 20-minute walk to the house. He cold as a motherfucker. He tell his fucking brain, listen here, man. I need to warm up. You know? And shit, he started walking, man. The whole body just warmed up and he was fine. Okay, all right. So this is what's going on, man. It's you, man. It's in the brain, man. It's in the brain. You got to talk to it. So there is no more solar cultists, man. There is no more solar cult. Like I tell everybody, man. Okay, all right. This is an illusion, right? Okay, that's why I tell people about Brother Panic. Ain't no goddamn Brother Panic no more. Okay, all right. All that shit was an illusion here. That shit was here in hell. Okay, all right. And I'm not talking about you, Drake. I'm just, because a lot of people always saying, man, I see Panic and da 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 da. Of course we say that based on how it looks and things of that nature. Okay, because that's what we used to seeing. Okay, but that ain't no fucking Panic, man. Okay, that is a whole nother fucking being. Okay, a energy. You understand? That you could say once was this illusion that that you call Brother Panic. Okay, but that shit gone. Like once I leave out of here, nigga. Like Bobby used to say, I think Bobby talked about his mama one day. And Bobby said his mama told him, don't call me that. I'm gonna have to give you my new name. Don't call me that. Okay, all right. So Panic, that nigga gone. Now who the other nigga is? Okay. Like I don't know what the fuck that is. Understand something. We don't and this and again, right? So that's what Bobby was then. But we don't go by names and all of that type of shit. Okay? We don't go by names. You just know. Okay? Again, you are I can't even call what you truly are. Or what you truly are. I can't even put a hand on it, man. Okay, all right, because we are so much engulfed in ignorance here, we can't even fathom the immense beauty of what we truly are. Okay, so solar cultist is gone. Okay, but that nigga, whatever that being is just fine. is amazing. Okay, is fucking awesome, right? But a little bittersweet based on him or it trying to get more people to connect back to the real world. Okay, like if any of you transition today or tomorrow, okay, all right, then you're going to be looking back at family and shit like that and trying to do a couple things to get them to look at what's real. You understand? But outside of that, you're going to be beautiful, man. You're going to be awesome. I think danger was under my control in MK Ultra because there was a lot of numerology around his killing. Who's Danger? Who's Danger? I don't know Danger. Unless that was somebody else had a question about that. How does one enhance their brain psychic abilities to move shit? Okay, let me talk about that. Let that shit go. Period. Ain't nothing fancy about that shit. Ain't nothing magical about that shit. Okay, all right. That's not the walk, man. Okay, all right. Okay, that shit is, and I know people that do that. Okay, all right. But what happens is when you get into that shit, it grows your fucking ego, man. It make you think you somebody that you're not. Okay, it make you believe that you are above people and all of this. Nah, you not. Okay, because you're still mad at the world. You still pissed off about this. You still, though. Let that shit go, bro. Draco, let that shit go. Let it go. Okay, all right. If you talking about the levels of ascension, okay, people that play with, like to make shit move and all that, it's cute, okay, but nigga, we up here. You understand? Okay, understand this. When you look at these, kingdoms, okay, in the movies and stuff like this, okay, all right, perfect example. When you look at these kingdoms and these movies with these kingdoms, okay, all right, and you have the king and the queen, right? And when the king and the queen who run the whole fucking castle and the whole town, the whole city, when they want to be entertained, they go call people that can move shit. They go call the court jester and they come in and they move shit around here and there and all of that. But understand, they still down here. The king and the queen up here. You understand? Okay? The king and the queen is up here. That shit, okay, is down here some fucking way. Okay? I know a few people. I know one brother, okay, his fucking ignorance is this fucking big because he think he fucking the next coming of Jesus. I think, matter of fact, he called himself that bullshit. He the next coming of Jesus. Man, nigga, get the fuck out of here with that dumbass shit. Okay, because he think, I taught myself how to move something. Man, that's fucking trash, man. Okay, I can't start to tell y'all the shit that I see on a regular basis. Okay, when niggas come see me, nigga come walk through the fucking wall and all this type of shit, and you talking about moving something. You talking about moving a piece of paper. Niggas stand in front of me and then make themselves fucking 30 feet tall and shit and be like, yeah, bro, what's going on? And nigga talking about moving something. Nigga, what? Nigga, I'm talking ancient fucking being shit here, man. Okay? I don't know. Hey, boy, these sparks, I've been wanting to say this. Because I've had a few people tell me that, man. Okay? All right? It ain't nothing amazing about that shit. Nothing. Not at all. Not at all, bro. Not at all, man. And of course, I'm not hollering at y'all, family. I'm just saying, period, because I see this all the time. And we think that be something. Okay, all right. There is no psychic. All that shit is trash, bro. Okay, all of that shit is based on ignorance. So what am I saying? Okay, all right. So first of all, that psychic shit, all that shit is based on a religion any fucking way, because they the ones created them fucking words. Or he's psychic, or he this, or them fucking labels and all of that. Nigga, I'm not even fucking human. So whatever I do is gonna look a certain way. Okay, all right. I put it like this. Who is that? Peace, family. It's gonna always look a certain way, and religion always put that. It's almost as if they look at it as some evil shit in a sense. Okay, all right. But let me bring it back some. But let the whole psychic bullshit go. Let all that bullshit go, man. So you can start to understand this is what you originally are any fucking way. Ain't nothing special about that. Okay? How about you leave your body, and I hate using the word God, but I'm gonna use it for this. Okay? Imagine yourself being God. Imagine you being God. Okay, all right, and you could make a whole fucking building fall down, and all this old type of shit. But uh, a nigga put a label on you, or you a psychic because you can make paper move or something. Nigga, you 10 times bigger than all of this shit. Okay, that's belittling you when we use these fucking terms. Okay, all right, man. We ancient fucking entities here. Okay, all right. We shouldn't be doing nothing that humanity, looks at as cute and all of that type of shit, or evil. Like fucking what the nigga name is back in the day. The nigga used to he was big time in the 90s. Magic Man, man. He was old magic nigga, man. Well, David Blaine was one of them. David Blaine, and it was another one. David Copperfield. Okay, all right. He used to be all, nigga make an airplane disappear. Little fake ass shit he used to do, and people used to cheer that bullshit on. And it was all fake. Okay, you're beyond that shit, man. Okay, all right. I'm just telling you, nigga made their whole body warm up just to walk home, and that's small shit. But niggas doing that type of shit though, man. And we're still in this fucking hell doing that type of shit. And nigga talk about making something move. I'm talking about convincing the brain that you don't have cancer and this shit gone within 24 hours type. Like we not even thinking, bro. Like you are beyond this human fuck shit, man. We are. Okay? All right, you are the ultimate fucking black, man. You are the great nothingness that has always been. That has always fucking been, man. Okay? It's time for us to walk in that shit. Stop all this bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna live my best life, man. Fuck your best life. It's still bullshit any fucking way, man. It's what niggas allowing you to do. I digress. You seen dragons before, Will? My friend seen one in a different realm. Okay, so let's get into all of that. Okay, let's get into all of that. I know there's brothers out here who teach y'all all this shit, bro. Okay. Let me say this, and I've been saying for quite some. I've been a spirit. I've been a quote unquote. I don't like the word spirit world or spirit realm or anything, but I'll use it for this. I've been a spirit world nigga for about 10 years, bro. Well, not a lot longer. But as far as documented, okay, on video and shit like that, okay, for about 10 years, man. Teaching people to travel, teaching people to leave their body and all of this shit. Bro, ain't none of that shit what we think it is. Okay? Again, I was the nigga teaching all of this shit. Okay? I remember a video I did back in 17. I said, what's the name of this fucking video, man? Called The Fairy World. The Fairy World Part 1 and Part 2. Okay? Shit I used to believe, man. Okay? You must understand. Based on the level of where you are, is what your Peter Pan, your divine self gonna show you. Okay, all right. But when you start going higher and higher, they're gonna start showing you, nah, man, we were just showing you that to please you, to make you happy, to keep you going. Because we didn't want to deter you from not getting this information. But we just showed you that for that time being. Okay, all right. So when nigga talk about the fairy world, like myself and all, ain't no fucking fairy world, bro. Okay, all right. I went to a fucking place. Man. where it was up. I'm telling you, this was 2018, 2019. And I talked about this on video. I went to a place where it was upright walking fish people. You understand? Okay, I went to a place to where it was all fucking little people, fucking midgets and all of this type of shit. Okay, all right, and they don't, and you just, and I was a king of some shit in this place. Crazy. You understand? Okay, I went to a fucking place under the fucking White House. Okay, it was nothing but reptilians, and it was us. We were the reptilians, nothing but. Understand? When I was at those particular points, okay, all right, my true self didn't want to show me nothing more, okay, because that's where I was at that point in time. Okay, I'm believing that shit. Okay, all right, but I went through changes within myself. Okay, and it's crazy because I'm about to tell you. I'm happy I had a heart attack. Okay, it wasn't like that though. Okay, it wasn't like that at all. 2 hours. Nah, I didn't even know it happened. Okay, until they told me, until the doctors told me, "Oh, hey man, you had a light heart attack." I said, "Oh shit, I didn't even know." Okay, I had a fucking stroke. Like I was happy these things happened because these things brought me down and put me in a certain direction, and I was like, "Oh shit," and I just stopped automatically. I just stopped believing everything that I saw. Okay, all right. And what ended up happening was they started telling me, it was like, you know that shit we were telling you, you know that wasn't real, right? Now understand, you might have quote unquote things that may look like a so-called fairy or something, a little thing flying around. They may have things like this. Okay, all right, because it's beautiful now. You understand? Okay, the quote unquote heaven world and all of that is beautiful, all kinds of different little things. You understand? Okay, go watch the movie Shang-Chi. I think the something with the 10 rings, something like that. On that particular movie, on Disney right now. Shang-Chi, and it says Legend of the 10 Rings or something like that. Okay? And they go through these woods and they end up in this like Chinese kind of temple type of place, okay? And it's enchanted, beautiful animals, man. Colorful, shit you ain't ever seen, right? So they have stuff like that, okay? Because you got to understand, we're talking about purity here, okay? We're talking about purity here, just like a damn 5-year-old. Okay, you give a 5-year-old a piece of paper and a color, some crayons or some shit like that. They gonna make, okay, they gonna make a goddamn, a super fly with wings and purple and blue, and it's gonna be a creation. Why? Because what's coming from them is still based on the purity of the heart. You understand? And by them still being pure at heart, what they write or what they draw, how some kids, they'll have mom and dad on the refrigerator and they'll be stick people, and the dog will be looking a certain kind of way, mom and dad will be looking a certain kind of way. Okay, all right, and they don't look like how we just regularly look. They'll look a certain, you understand? They look like that for a reason. Okay, because that's the heart writing. You understand? Or drawing pictures and shit like that. So they have things like that. I'm not saying that don't exist, but that whole thought process on how the Disney Channel may give it to you, okay, and how niggas out here is teaching it to you, okay, because they haven't yet went through certain changes, okay, to see certain things deeper. All right. Some niggas may not see it. Like it took Dr. Blood to die for him to see shit differently. Dr. Blood, he was in his 80s or something like that. He died. Then he realized, okay, this is not Earth. Because he used to say, the inner Earth beings will do this, or the inner Earth beings, there are beings from this planet, there are beings from that planet. He used to believe all that shit. But it took him the transition to see what was happening. It was never fucking real. There is no inner earth beings. It's only you. There ain't no fucking Anunnaki, nigga. And all the dumbass shit niggas telling you all about. Mythologies that you believe in. Okay? It's called myth. Myth. It's called a myth. Okay? That means it's not real. But you took it literally. Okay? It is a story, okay, that you can line up, you know, as far as your makeup, as far as yourself is concerned. Okay? But as far as it being a real being, no, it is not. Okay? But understand, if you believe it to be, then your divine self not gonna tell you no other, no other way. Okay? They're not gonna tell you anything else. You understand? They're not. Because they don't want to stop you on your walk. They know at some point you're gonna graduate from that. Some of you not. It just is what it is. Some of y'all just gonna be stuck on that bullshit. Okay? Okay, like Dr. Blood was. Okay, all right. But some of y'all gonna graduate past that, and y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, so that a lot of that shit ain't even real, and okay, all right, so I thought this, I thought that, okay, well, damn, that ain't real either, and you might get pissed off. You might get pissed off about the shit. Okay, you might get pissed off. All right, but that'll soon pass. It'll pass. Okay, it'll pass, and then you'll be able to go further, and then you're really gonna start seeing how things work outside your body. Okay, all right, outside of this brain's makeup, you'll see how things work, how you have to change the way you move, the way you think, in order to go further. Okay, all right. Like a couple nights ago, I'm laying down sleeping good. Somebody come grab my fucking arm, shaking me. Rah. I'm like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me. Like that's life for me. You understand? Okay, I'm sleeping good. Motherfucker come grab me. Okay, I done got hit in the head with a fucking pillow and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing, dog? Like, I know you see me sleep. Like, but they don't give a fuck, man. They be up in that. They like, nah, this nigga know what's up. Fuck that. We gonna fuck with this nigga. It is what it is. Okay, all right. When you start getting all that shit going down, okay, and then the fears start leaving, and then you can just and you become something else. When you become something else, okay, then we gonna be having some different conversations. We're not gonna be talking about, oh, well, how can I become a psychic? Or, well, how can I become this? Or, well, how can I become that? Nah, man, it ain't gonna be that. Okay, it ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be some, damn, man, I'm really at peace now, man. It ain't even gonna be the same conversation. All the magical conversations, it ain't gonna be none of that. Okay, you're gonna start talking about shit like it's regular. Like my little partner called me about 3 days ago. Nigga hit me up. Well, man, I'm laying down in the room. I look on the other side of the room, a little nigga standing in the corner. He get on all fours and start running all through the room. I said, what you did? And I turned over to sleep on that nigga. I say, exactly. Exactly. You become something else, man. Okay? All right? When you surpass all this tarot cards and I want to be the great magician and I want to do you surpass all that shit. That's yesterday, man. Okay? All right? You become something else. Okay? All right? I'm just saying, man. Shit different. All right? Shit different. So there's no heavenly realm or nothing like that from what you've seen? Okay. So first of all, we only use the word heaven based on what we were taught, right? Okay, so ultimately, according to what we taught, there's not no heaven, right? Because of the words, okay? Here go these words and shit. Okay, but is there Um, is there a beautiful place? Understand. Let me tell you this. You may have a place you created right now. Okay? You understand? You may have a place you created that's nothing but forest and water. Forest and water that you created. So when you leave this fucking body, okay, all right, understand you already exist. Okay, like I said, you are the shadow of Peter Pan. You're not even your whole self. You're not even the real you. Okay? All right. This place make you believe you the real you. You're not. Okay, all right. So when you quote unquote transition, you're gonna become the real you. And at that point, you're gonna start seeing all the people, okay, that you thought was your family members. Oh, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's mama, that's daddy, blah, blah, blah. And when you see the real them, you're gonna know, damn, that mama shit ain't even real. That daddy shit ain't even real. All that's poison that was made here. There is no mama, daddy, none of that. All that fuck shit, man. Outside of this, there is no mother, nothing. All that the mother goddess and the father god, ain't none of that bullshit. None of it. When you leave this motherfucker, we all one. That's it. Okay? Ain't no goddamn, oh, Michael Jackson, oh, you see Michael, ain't none of that. Okay? All right? That nigga just so happened to be Mike here. All right? You transition, okay, you get the fuck up out of here, nigga. That nigga ain't sitting up here and you sitting down here. Ain't none of that, man. Ain't none of that. Okay, that's why you don't worship shit, man. Okay, all that fucking fake ass celebrity, all that old dumbass shit. Okay, putting niggas on pedestals, all that old dumbass shit. Okay, right? These niggas want y'all to worship them and all this old dumbass shit. Okay, these women out here, these so-called spiritual women want you to worship them. Fuck out of here with that dumbass shit, man. Okay, all right, nigga, you are the God that you serve. And I hate that fucking word, but I'll use that for now. Okay, you are the only motherfucker you serve. You, that's it. You look up to nothing. You worship nothing. You put nothing on the fucking throne. It is you and only you, nigga. Okay. Never get in a situation to where you bowing down. Oh Lord, Beyonce, man, fuck Beyonce, man. Okay? And I'm talking about the image of this particular Beyonce, the celeb. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga, if me and Beyonce transition at the same time, nigga, we gonna be like this. Okay? All right? One fucking being, nigga. All right? But we down here in this fucking ignorance. Okay? So it looks like she's up here and we down here. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, that can impress some of these niggas out here. Give a fuck about them niggas, man. It is what it is. You niggas got to start walking in your own light, man. Okay? Walking your own shit, worshiping these motherfuckers, man. Oh yeah, all that shit, man. Ain't nobody fucking married, all that shit. You're not married here. Fuck you. You're married to a contract is what you're doing. Shit, everybody who here married, before you said I do, you had to go to the government, get paperwork signed, and then wait a couple weeks. Then it was time for you to get married. So you ain't fucking married to nothing but the paperwork signed to the government. Okay? And I was one of them. I'm speaking from experience. Okay, I was ignorant as fuck. I didn't even realize what was going on. We had to go fucking sit down, go to the fucking courthouse, sign a document and all of this shit. And I'm thinking that's procedure. Oh Lord, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. My duck ass, my stupid ass thinking that shit meant something. Okay, if the government won't come and take every fucking thing you got, you can't say a motherfucking thing. Why? Because you done signed on a dotted line. Nigga, fuck out of here with that dumbass marriage shit. Okay, and women, y'all so fucked up with that dumbass shit. They got y'all all fucked up. Okay, you supposed to be free as a fucking bird, man. Okay, shit. You somewhat you supposed to be helping niggas. Okay, all right, become more than how we fucked up. You understand? Okay, y'all probably bringing us up. But now y'all chasing a nigga. Oh Lord, I want to marry him. Oh, fuck out of here. See the thing about living your best life, my nigga. Let me say this about living your best life. First of all, the life you're trying to live is the life that was given to you from a white boy. The white boy told you what the best life is. The white boy told you what a best life is. The white boy told you this. We didn't create the fucking school system how it is today. Okay, who the fuck you think told you go get a fucking? You better go get your degrees and you better go get this. You better go get that. Okay, all right, man, a white boy. Man, look, you niggas following these Rick Ross ass niggas and all the rest of these old niggas on Instagram and all of this. The white boy telling them niggas what to do. And y'all following them talking about you living your best life. I guarantee there's nothing that you doing that another nigga ain't do. So how the fuck is that your best life? Everything is no such thing as free will, man. Okay, all right. And see one day you will understand that concept, bro. One day, many of you will understand that. That's not one thing that you're doing was not already given to you. They told you what good is. They told you what bad is. Okay, all right. There are Christians right now. That's a brother that I know. A brother told me. Now check this out. Okay, this was a little bro of mine. I knew him. Okay, years ago, 20 years ago, something like that. And we kind of just hooked back up a little bit, and he saw a video one day. Some months back, he saw a video. Okay, all right. So I guess about 4 months ago, some shit like that. So I was hitting him up one day. He stopped. He answered the phone. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Now he always would ask me, Will, what is that you be teaching? Like I hear you on video. What you talk about? So I get through the grapevine that he don't fuck with Will no more because Will worship the devil. Okay, now Drake, let me hit you off with this, family. So according to him, not talking to me, okay, all right, helps him out because I worship the devil. So somebody told him what good is and what bad is. So somebody told him that I'm bad and him loving Jesus and his fake God fuck shit is good. So what the fuck is living your best life, my nigga? What is living your best life? Okay? Living your best life comes from your slave master. Whatever your slave master told you what good is, that's what you think good is. That's what you think living your best life is. If your slave master say, hey, you need to go to Jamaica and do this and do that, you're going to start talking about that's your best life. I guarantee that there was millions of Christians today. There are millions of Christians today that thought going to church today and worshiping something that don't exist was living their best life. Yeah, okay, I see that, Drake. I see that. But that's something need to be said too. Okay, they need to be documented and put down. You understand? Okay, all right. So we can understand what the fuck that is. When niggas be out here fucking slaves, all happy. Oh God, I'm doing my thing. You doing what the white boy told you. What you're supposed to be doing type shit. Okay, all right. You have no clue what your pure heart is telling you to do. You have no clue what the fuck that is. Okay, what we say our best life is something that we already see somebody else doing. Called mind control. Now, how many people other than what we call spiritual people tell you need to go sit out there by the water, man? You need to go sit by the water. That's what you need to do. Go sit by the water. Think about that. I have never seen Instagram or none of these so-called celebrities and all these people. Okay, all right, when they living their best life and showing their diamonds and showing this and showing that. Okay, don't none of them tell your fucking ass, why don't you go sit out there by the water, man? Okay, all right, and you're gonna feel the most peace that you have ever felt in your fucking life. For me, that's living your best life, nigga. Listening to the fucking birds and shit chirping and the fucking waves doing what they doing. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get you to understand something, family. Just trying to get you to understand something here. How is living your best life you showing yourself on the phone? You showing yourself on the phone so everybody can see you. Is that your best life? Or do you want somebody to be jealous of you? And unknowingly, that's the thing. You don't even know what you're doing. But you want people to see that you are more than what you think they are. Okay, let me show you my new shoes. Let me show you my new this. Let me show you my new that. Because I want y'all to big me up. I want y'all to, girl, you doing your thing, because I want that. I want to be celebrated. Fuck out of here. You can't look in the mirror and celebrate yourself. You can't look in the mirror and celebrate your fucking self. You need a phone to do that. You need other people to make you feel good. All of us did. I used to do that shit. Okay? Shit, 6 months ago, nigga. Okay, but I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it like that. Not in that way. That I wanted people to celebrate me. I wanted people to tell me, yeah, well, man, you doing better, whatever, you know. Nigga, I pat my, good job, nigga. That's it. That's it. I talked enough, family. I talked enough. Let me get off this motherfucker, man. Man, this social media shit fake, man. I'm a young nigga and it kills the minds of the people. It do, man. It do. It really do, man. King Ali, man. Let me get out of here, family. And if I didn't get to y'all question, hey, I'm still on Instagram, all that, Facebook, all that. Hit me up, Copprue. You gonna find me on anything. It is what it is, family. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.